So here are some key communication differences between men and women. Men focus on the transaction. Men view the purchase as the end game. Each purchase is a separate transaction. After 2 or more transactions, men will consider themselves in a business relationship and think of you first when considering future purchases. However, they'll continue to consider other options. Men may recommend you to friends, but referrals are not as consistent, as systematic as they are with women. Now, women focus on the relationship. The end game for women is developing a relationship with the salesperson, the product, their service, and the service provider. All sales with the same person are considered one transaction. Women must feel comfortable in the relationship before committing to a transaction. Once the relationship is set, women tend to continue to buy that product or service from the same person or place until something compels them to stop. Now, in addition, 92% of women pass on their finds to their network of friends and have an average of 171 email and cell phone contacts, far more than men. Now, you may find it easier to close a deal with a man, but women tend to buy more, stay loyal longer, and pass on your information to their network in a systematic manner. It's your ability to ask the right questions at the right time to the right people that will help you find the right customers. For men, questions are important for gathering information. Asking questions for women not only elicits information, but also shows you care and helps establish your relationship. The format of your questions can be close-ended, which is a series of questions with one goal in mind, such as yes or no answers or multiple choice. Open-ended questions require the person to provide their own answer. Close-ended questions are best used when a customer is filling out a questionnaire or filling out a form. You can use these questions when you're trying to qualify a person. For example, you may need to find out the customer's age, the number of their children, or employment status to see if they could be potential buyers. Open-ended questions are best when the customer has been identified and you believe your product or service is the appropriate solution for them. This is where you, as a salesperson, work to understand what problems your customer is facing. Then you ask the questions necessary to show that you can solve that problem. Gender differences are found not only in the customer, but also in the sales force. Male salespeople tend to focus on tracking the transactions that were made, failing to note those important pieces of information that help develop a relationship, such as thanking customers for their referrals and remembering important personal information, such as whether the customer is married or has children. Female salespeople, on the other hand, tend to focus on the relationship building and spend less time tracking transactions. They may fail to track the number of sales calls it takes before they actually get cash in hand. It's important to understand which clients drain time without a sale and which ones are worth the effort put into building that relationship. Knowing the strengths and weaknesses will help you build an action plan that specifically includes both completing transactions and relationship building. A good plan and a good system will significantly increase your bottom line in both the short and long term. More women are in the position of power in all major buying decisions, and more women are entering the sales force. Add to this the impact of social media, and you will understand the acceleration in the change towards the more feminine method of relational sales and away from the more masculine method of transactional sales. Therefore, it's important that salespeople understand this new reality and are equipped to maneuver the nuances of relationship building while also being able to close the deal in a timely manner.